know who he is?
You're weird. Then you're weird, bro. You're weird. Just tell me that I look cute and then we can get on with life.
You know, it's here.
Go with the flow, Mom.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Flodo and Moto.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Dating.
Yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. I like this. I like this vibe. I like this energy. Mm-hmm. We're talking about dating. What experience do I have in dating?
Tell me, Mom. Give me the juice.
What I can say is I have situationships. I have moments in my life where I've met people who I like, usually fall in
First of
love
all,
with.
what is a situationship?
Usually fall in love with because I'm a lover girl. What is a situationship? I think a situationship is when you are courting with somebody.
Okay.
You're trying to figure yourself out, trying to figure out the relationship between the two of you, but it's not necessarily, it's always going to be a relationship, but it's not necessarily a relationship boyfriend-girlfriend style.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. This is what I think situationship is.
Okay, tell me.
You benefit or you reap the benefits of a relationship,
Right.
but you're not committed to
That's
each other.
lame. That doesn't seem very nice.
No, it's not. It's toxic. That is a situationship.
It doesn't seem very nice, and I think that most of my relationships have been that thing, where you're benefiting from the relationship.
Right?
You go to an Airbnb. You go for a vacation.
Yeah.
You're cooking for this man.
Yes. You're cooking.
Bruh, me, I've cooked. I've cooked and cleaned.
Clean.
No!
Why are you cleaning already?
There was cleaning happening. There was cleaning. There was an ironing of shirts.
You know,
There was.
Did you wash his drawers?
Ooh, unless I'm married, unless I got a ring on my finger, I'm not washing your drawers, bro.
No, if you said yes,
I'll iron your shirt.
we would not be friends anymore. Okay.
Well, I can iron your shirt because you have a meeting and I want you to prepare because you're giving me the good overnight. You're giving me the good.
That's a girlfriend experience right there.
Yeah.
Right? Is it?
But you're not committed.
But you're not committed. I don't have.
And then most likely, either the girl or the guy will have another relationship.
Oh, for sure. In fact, probably both of you have both of you have other relationships or situationships that are happening on the side, but you're trying to figure yourself out because you like this person. They look good. They make you feel good, which is the most important part.
Okay.
Feeling good. And then you fall into this trap where they've given you the good overnight. You wake up in the morning, you have breakfast, you're having a good time. This person is going for a meeting, and then you just like, can I iron your shirt? To be helpful and to be cute because this is what people do.
So here's the thing.
So I ironed the shirt. Why? But let me tell you, I ironed that shirt thinking that he went for a meeting that day.
Oh my God. I'm gonna hit you with this.
Later on Instagram, he was on a date with another woman.
No.
Yeah, that happened.
You lied.
I didn't tell you this, but yeah, you know this. Yeah, I mean, no, sorry. I haven't told you this. He went on a date with another woman. In that shirt on the same day that I ironed that thing. I thought he was going for a meeting.
When was this?
Like 4 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I slept at his house.
I thought this was the one. Like,
Oh, no.
Okay.
This is not the recent one. No, this is not the recent one. This is a few years ago. I went to his house. We had a great time. He fed me fish. It was wonderful. In the morning, we had breakfast.
Jabe.
Like, oh, Jabe. No, he was Luya. So it was...
Oh no. Oh my God.
I ironed this guy's shirt, thinking he's going for a meeting.
Where was he going?
Oyster Bay.
To do what?
Was it Oyster Bay? What's that place? Ocean Bay, the place on next to Westgate, in
Ocean
the Oval.
Basket.
Ocean Basket. He went to Ocean Basket with a babe. I saw the pictures on Instagram later on that day, and I was like, wow.
Okay, so here's my question: why do people still do it?
What?
Why the situationship? Because at the end of the day, you're getting hurt.
To be honest, like you're still trying to figure it out. I think you know in our.
Tell me. I need to.
Let me tell you.
Let me drink.
So in our ancestors, I want to say ancestors, but the generations before us,
Okay.
they didn't have the internet. They didn't have easy access to human beings all across the world, right? They were just talking to one or maybe two people, you know, one-on-one. You're having a conversation, you're courting, you're trying to figure out whether this is the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Or for the rest of this month, or for the rest of this week, depending on who
For the
you
rest
are.
of the day.
For the rest of the day. I know. So I can understand, but now with the uprising of the internet and everything that's
Everything
happening
is
right now,
accessible.
it's accessible. Everything is accelerated. So I know for this guy, the t-shirt guy who went on a date.
T-shirt guy.
We started talking on Instagram.
Which in of itself
Right?
is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
No.
Because people go onto dating apps, they find the love of their life.
They get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. But my experience, woo,
To the left.
hallelujah, to the left, everything you own, to the left, in the closet, and please on us. Yeah.
See what?
See the things.
See, before you even enter a relationship,
Right.
just know yourself first.
Just know
Just
yourself.
before you cause heartbreaks and you make women suffer and men suffer, just freaking know yourself.
You know this
Enter
topic. You know this topic is like
in a cool.
inaniuma.
Asuniambia basi mimi nimesema inakurudi hivyo. Allah.
I'm better to shout.
But you know,
Ati?
And I shout.
Una shout. Lucky. So, you know January.
January 29th.
January 2023, 29.
29th, 2023
Me, I thought I met the
At-
love of my life.
at 5:30 p.m.
PM ama AM. PM. Ilikuwa hivi.
Mulianza hizo mastori.
By the way, we did. Me, I thought I found the love of my life. And this is somebody I've known for years.
Oh, we showed up looking.
We looked.
You remember that stretch? Where were we? Noir Gallery.
Noir Gallery.
There's
We
a
came from the
stretch.
downside. Ooh,
You know?
with the pebbles.
So the table was here, and then there's like a long walk.
As you work. Yeah, you work it.
Work that thing. You work that thing. Kulikuwa na njia. Inapitia hivi. So we had to like everyone would see you
As you're
walking in.
Yeah. You know,
So-
show stunner.
So as Mo came in, there was a homie who was watching. Yani,
He wasn't watching from that side. Was he watching from that
I think so.
Really?
Because he was at like the far corner.
All right, let me tell
Maskini,
you.
this guy's watching.
He did not tell me. He did not look like he noticed me until a while later.
Of course he's not
and then
going
he's
to.
like, hi,
By the way,
Mama."
Mo, let me tell you something. This is what I've realized.
Yeah. But he didn't even say hi to me for like 3 hours.
No, you're even giving me more points.
I'm
for
giving
what
you
I'm gonna
back,
say. You're,
right?
you're making my points even more valid.
Okay.
This is what happens, and me behind the camera, you can attest to this. You guys can notice a girl, like immediately. So,
At the corner of your eye.
so here's the thing: if the girl is paying, it's either like, oh, should I approach her, or is she like out of my league? But regardless, if you do decide to approach her, you also don't want to like show her like she's the thing. You know what I mean?
Really?
I mean, I feel like sometimes you do, but sometimes you definitely don't.
Okay, so wait.
really?
So
Interesting.
what are the times when you do?
When I really want her to know that, yo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
No,
the
that's
one
that's
who's
if I
out.
already
My
know
eyes
there's
are on
something.
right now.
Like I know.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
I know there's something,
My eyes
and
are
I'm
on
like,
you, babe.
yo, I'm here, but I'm only here because of you. You know what I mean? Like I was, you know, But then there's that time when you wanna utaki aringe sana, you're like yo, you're like yo, I'm still talking to other people here, like
let me tell you, in this case, Mo was looking too fine.
My titties were popping.
If this
my
guy,
booty was popping.
if this guy came
my
up
legs
and
were
like
out.
they were out.
I mean, like the life was life.
Full
If this
moon
guy
in the
came to
afternoon.
Mo and said, "Yo,
Yeah.
her head would have blown up." It was already too big at that time.
Oh, yeah.
It was too big, homie.
Lies. My head was big. Only because you were making my head larger than life.
Dude, because you were looking fine.
I was looking gorgeous.
So like,
As usual.
so this is what I was saying. If guys don't want to make you feel like because
Yeah.
maybe they feel like other people have told you, have given you so many compliments.
Is that what it is?
And it's crazy.
You're shallow.
It's true.
It's true, right?
You're shallow.
No, it's kind of like,
Shallow.
here's the thing, and I've noticed this. If a guy really likes you, really,
Yeah.
and they know that probably, okay, this girl gets a lot of compliments, they're not gonna come up and say, oh my God, you're so beautiful. But they will come in a way, they will show you, I think through like body language. I'm telling you.
Then you're weird, bro. You're weird. Just tell me that I look cute and then we can get on with life, bro.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay, tell me.
It's like they will kind of withhold the outward expression of saying you're
Really?
beautiful, but it will come out in a
In
way.
the actions.
In the actions.
Oh, and it was coming out in the actions.
Oh, yeah?
It was coming out in the actions.
Proceed.
Oh my lord. So we went to the bar. Right?
This was now after his birthday.
He had a beeline right for her.
So I'm just chilling, and I know this guy.
You know him.
I'm chilling. We're having drinks with my other like family friends, and
Yeah.
I turn around. I was like, okay,
Oh, Mo is talking to him.
yeah.
You didn't like that.
No, and it's not because he's a friend.
Yeah.
It's
Because you know who he
I know who
is.
he
You
is,
know
right? And I was like, oh no,
no.
oh no, Mo, don't do this, bro. Do not do this.
Mo, you can't handle that level of toxicity.
So
I think that's what you were feeling.
yeah, so I was like, okay, maybe I'm
'Cause I can't.
overreacting.
Yeah.
I'm like, this will just fizzle out. Maybe
Yeah.
they're just connecting.
Right, and we did, and it was nice, and we knew each other from before. It was really nice. We had danced together at a wedding before, and it was really beautiful.
Yes, there was that too.
Yeah, I
oh, you
love
had a good experience
A
with
year
him
before, we had such a great time.
Yeah.
It was so lovely, and I honestly thought that it meant a lot to me, you know. And then we met each other at this birthday party a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And he's made a beeline for me, and we're talking about things that make sense to the both of us. And
He's super charismatic.
He is so charismatic. He's so handsome, and we are talking about all the things that he thinks that I have like relation to and everything. And he's bringing up topics and all of that, and we have a great time. He ends up kissing me.
That's when I look back. I was waiting for you to say that. I look back, I was like,
Woo!
my skinny.
More.
Don't do this to me, girl.
And then I went to the bathroom.
Yes.
And he was like, Mama, can I take you to the bathroom? I said, no.
Lies.
No, not at that point. At that point, I said no.
So there's more.
There's more. But at that point, I said no.
This one.
Then we go back down. Remember how Noir Gallery has that hill, right?
Yes.
Bruh, I slipped and I scraped my knee. I should show you. Here, this black thing here.
Evidence.
I scraped my knee and I scraped it badly, so the white skin was showing and everything. So he was like, oh, baby, let me take you to my house. Let me clean it up for you. Let me make sure that you're alright.
So I think at this point, we had gone home.
You
and
guys had
then-
gone home.
And then I had talks, just whispers of, Amanda, no, don't say. No, Amanda, no, don't say.
Yeah, so I went home with him. He cleaned my leg. He was such a gentleman. I fell in love. Because me, I fell in love. Like, oh my God, he cleaned my knee. He loves me. He wants to be with me.
So Flo
I
is
spent the night at his house.
Now Flo is on the other end thinking, okay, cool.
I
So
called
Mo-
Flo. Yeah.
No, did you call me or I
I
called
called you the next day.
You called me. I think I called
you called me.
So I'm
called
thinking,
me.
okay,
Your
cool.
girl, she's gotten home.
She's going home, just trying to find out if the girl's okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Mo, you alright, homie?
I'm in Kileleshwa.
I'm like, where?
I'm at his house.
I was like, whose house? That guy's house.
His house.
I'm like, okay, are you gonna leave, right? Like, you know.
I'm like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm staying here. I'm staying here. We're taking tequila shots and we just ate pilau with our hands. I'm marrying him.
Okay, so
I'm marrying him. Like, I'm marrying him. This is my husband. Oh my God. So that's where I was.
So we fast forward.
Yeah.
To when?
When?
Oh, there's
more.
Jesus.
Yo, my phone had the Africa map on the front screen. Basically, I had dropped it to the point where it had cracked so much where it was just showing Africa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He told me, this is madness. Take it off. So I said, that's crazy. You need to get me another one. So it was a whole process of like him replacing my phone cover and all of this. You know, so
How did that make you feel?
Oh, it made me feel like he had like
all the stuff that he did for you in those. So that we can pinpoint.
It made me feel like I was married, Flo.
You see, okay.
It made me feel like I was in this man's life.
Yeah.
In a very special way.
And you told me that he'd opened up.
He told me everything about his life. He talked about his family. He talked about everything that, you know, somebody would talk about.
Yeah.
We talked about everything.
So you felt like, oh my gosh, this guy's being
he
like
really
an open
trusts
book.
me. He's open. He's an open book. He, you know, he's feeling the way I'm feeling. He told me that he loves me. He's like, mama, my baby, my sweetie, my darling, my sugar, my honey, my blah blah mama. And all of, napenda zaidi, napenda. I wrote songs about this man. I read his poetry. No, babe, I'm not even done.
No, I want to talk about the makeup.
Because the poetry. He had written poetry about his ex-girlfriends. He showed me this book. He's like, read my poetry. I read his poetry. It was the most amazing
and she's
thing
a musician.
I'm a musician. I'm very in touch with my feelings. I write poetry. I do all of the things that make me feel like I can take. So I read these words from him. He had written the alphabet. He had rewritten the alphabet for his ex-girlfriend. He's like, A is for how amazing you make me feel. Like the whole alphabet, he had rewritten it for his ex-girlfriend. So I was like, wow, this guy is so romantic. He's so beautiful. He's so lovely. And then he's standing here and he's like, I love you, I love you, I love you, my baby, my sweetie, my darling, my queen, my queen, my queen. I was in love. And when Flo called me, she's like, babe, that's called love bombing.
This is when we actually met.
That is called love bombing.
Remember in the taxi?
Yeah.
And you told me and I was just like, looked at you, I was like...
You looked at me like I was crazy and I was like, in love? And you're like, babe, that's not healthy.
I just told
you,
like,
no, but that's healthy. No, it's healthy. No, I don't know what love bombing is.
Then I told you, listen, this is when someone bombards you with like words that lift you up.
I didn't know.
And then what made me laugh was when you removed your makeup, the crazy makeup.
I removed the crazy makeup and he's like, but you're so beautiful.
You know?
You're so beautiful. Don't ever put that makeup back on your face because you're gorgeous. And I was like,
yeah,
I will never put back that makeup because I know I'm gorgeous. And it was not his validation that made me feel that way.
Yeah.
And I always knew that I was beautiful without makeup.
Yeah.
But it was that moment where I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's not the way to go.
Yeah.
And the fact that I needed that, not validation, but that kind of affirmation that somebody else didn't like the way that I was looking. And I already knew that I didn't like.
So he was being honest with you.
It was an honesty, but it was an honesty that came from like a, I don't know. It was just a very, I don't know. You guys let us know what you think that is because I am completely lost on that.
So Mo tells me, I'm like, yo, this is not looking good, fam.
It's not normal, man.
It's not normal.
It's not normal, man.
It's not normal, innit? So I tell her this is love bombing.
Yeah.
You need to leave this guy alone.
Yeah.
Because I was so straight up with you. I told you, yo, this is not gonna end well.
Yeah. But did I listen?
I was scared.
Yeah.
Uliendelea tu na mambo.
I just went on with it. I tried to call him a couple of times. Like when from the day that I traveled back to Coast, we had that was like 2 days in between Gideon the birthday party and the flight back home. It was like 2 days.
Yeah.
And between there, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you out to dinner. Let's do this and this and this." And you know, none of that happened. None of that happened.
Right.
Then I went to the airport to go back to Coast. I took my flight to the Coast. He came. He met me at the airport, and I was like, "All right, I found my husband."
Just when she's about to fly out
He came to the airport.
Nairobi.
And he came, and we made out a domestic departure.
That's like the early 2000s rom-coms.
No, but like literally, this is 2023. You know, like this is just a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
You know, he comes to the airport. We make out at domestic departures. It was so romantic. I thought like this is the person.
Can you imagine the guys who were seeing?
You know, yeah, we're watching them. It's like, oh, these guys are watching us. These guys are watching us. But we didn't care because we're just inside it. You know.
Yeah.
So he drops me off. He leaves. He goes on with his business. I get to the Coast. I call him. He doesn't pick up. And then he calls back. And then he's like, oh yeah, kind of like disinterested, but you know, checking up on me, kind of like, oh, how are you, blah blah blah. And then the next day,
how he tell you that, and I know you when it comes to friends, like when you are friends with someone, you're all in, like you
100%. I will do anything for you. You know.
So this person was saying how like you're best friends and I feel like that's the thing that even got you the most.
So your husband called him, and he was like, "Don't mess with Mo.
Don't mess with Flo's friend.
That's Flo's friend." What did he say in response?
Okay,
He said, "But she's my best friend too. Okay. She's my best friend. I love her." I fell inside that trap.
box.
Mo ako ndani ya box. Now who anafunga na what?
Oh God.
I was inside that thing like I was being paid. I loved him. I fell in love, you know? But then a couple of days, not weeks or anything, like 2-3 days later, I was calling, he's not picking up, he's not responding my calls. I've had experience with ghosting before.
Oh, ghosting.
So, you know.
Was his name Casper?
Ooh.
It might as well have been. But the thing is that he's now resurrected from the dead like a zombie. And I saw that he liked a couple of my photos or something, and I was extremely shocked. But I guess it's just how it goes.
So now
here we
he's
are.
moved. So he's done the love bombing.
Yeah.
He's literally acted like a psychopath.
And I feel when you told me that could be a possibility, the fact that I'm dealing with all of these people, so just know that if I don't call you, it might be because I'm dealing with.
So it's him saying without saying it that I don't want to be committed
in a serious relationship. And you see, the thing is that why not just
under the guise of being an open book,
right? But why not just say that you're not interested in being in a serious relationship?
Yeah.
Instead of being like, I love you, you're my queen, you're my baby, you're my sweetie, you're my lovely mamacita, I love you.
It's to break you down.
And for me, I'm easily broken down. That's why I don't trust you. I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust anybody. Because that's, I'm so easily, not swayed, but I'm so easily involved in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Where I feel like you are being genuine with your words. Yeah. So let's just go with it. Let's have that. Let's explore what life could be around that. Yeah. But this person is not being genuine.
No. And I feel that this happens a lot in the Nairobi scene.
Do better. As human beings.
I don't know. Am I lying? Just let me know in the comments. I don't know. Is this what's happening? Because if it is,
we're in shit, bro.
I'm gonna fast.
We're in trouble, bro.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, what the heck is going on? Yeah.
But that's it from us today. It's lovely to see you guys, and it's lovely to be with you guys this evening. It's lovely to be with you guys. And this has been episode 2 of Lada.
That's it.
That's it, baby.